Morning, everyone, and welcome to your Senate chamber. Today is our second regular Senate session, Tuesday, December 19, 2023. It's exactly 10:39 in the morning. And before we proceed this morning, may I please ask for a moment of silence? Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Balata,
Presente.
Senator Cruz,
Here.
Madam President,
Here.
Senator Hopkins,
Yay.
Senator King Neighbor,
Here.
Senator Magofio,
Here.
Senator Mangonia Donald,
Present.
Senator Mangonia Paul, Senator Mindiola.
Here.
Madam President, 8 members are present, 1 absent.
With 8 members present and 1 absent, we have established a sufficient number of individuals or senators to conduct our business this morning, which uh, conforms to our quorum requirement. Before we proceed to item B under public comment, just for the viewing public, we are live on cable TV channel 23 and also live on the Cinema Legislature's YouTube channel, which also will be shared on the Cinema Legislature's Facebook page. And assisting us this morning in this session is our Senate Legal Counsel, Antoinette Villagomez, Senate Clerk Dolores Bermudez, Senate Legislative Assistant Jolene Duenas Tagabuel, and Devin Macaranes. Welcome back. Our IT Manager, IT Assistant, Delbert Camacho, Sergeant at Arms, Will Agan, and Brendan Maglonia. Thank you for assisting us this morning. Moving on to item B, under public comment. We are now open for public comment on any items on the agenda this morning. You may come up and please limit your comments to the agenda items, and you are given at least 5 minutes to make your statement, state your name, and the entity you are representing.
Good morning. Half day, Tiro, and Merry Christmas, Madam Senate President, and honorable members of this full Senate August body. For the record, my name is Jean Paul B. Regis, Special Projects Coordinator under the Office of the Governor. On behalf of Governor Arno I. Palacios and Lieutenant Governor David M. Apateng, I thank you for the opportunity to appear before you today. I am here to extend the administration's appreciation and express our gratitude to you, Madam President, Senate President, as well as to your Committee on Senate Executive Appointments and Governmental Investigations, Chair Selena R. Babalta, and members for your time and effort you've all put in reviewing and examining our nominee. This morning, you'll be entertaining the nomination of Mr. Frank Lee Borja to serve the Commonwealth Economic Development Authority for the 2nd Senatorial District, Ms. Patricia San Nicolas for the Sinumay Scholarship Board of Directors representing the 2nd Senatorial District, Ms. Catherine Marie Atto, the Northern Marianas Technical Institute Board of Trustees representing the 3rd Senatorial District, and women. Lastly, Mr. Roland Johnson for the Northern Marianas Institute Board of Trustees for the 3rd Senatorial District. As always, the administration asks for your favorable consideration. Your untiring effort on entertaining these nominees are just a step forward as the administration complete the vacancies for all boards and commission. Again, Madam Senate President, and to you, honorable members of this full esteemed Senate body, Governor Arno I. Palacios and Lieutenant Governor David M. Apateng express their sincere appreciation for your understanding and favorable consideration on behalf of our nominees here today. Thank you, Sizus Mosi Angeliso.
Sidos Masi, Mr. Reyes, for your comment this morning. We are still open for public comments on any items on the agenda. Anybody else? Okay, we are officially closing the public comment section of this morning's agenda. Moving on to item C, reading and approval of the journal. I now recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, we have Senate Journal 23-21, 6-day second regular session dated October 24th, 2023 on our agenda for adoption and approval, and I move for its adoption.
Second.
There's a motion to adopt Senate Journal number 23-21. It has been seconded. Any comments from the members? All those in favor say aye. Nays. Senate Journal 2321 is hereby adopted. Moving on to item D, messages from the governor. Any comments from the members? Recognize Senator Jude Hofschneider.
Jesus Masi, Madam President, good morning, everyone. Reference to Governor's Message 23-191. I wish to express appreciation to Governor Palacios, Lieutenant Governor Apatang, and her staff for the approval of Tinian Local Law 22-01 or 02, primarily to fund the expansion of, or to include the Castizo Agricultural Homestead expansion project. This legislation is critical to move the project forward, as the department had already expressed the intent to issue those lots that are to the deserving applicants. So thank you, and I guess I can go ahead and say on behalf of the people of Tinian, no, and especialmente applicantes ya, no, thank you ni na akto ni muna posible no dili sa lapi ni po mababay itsalan. Daw luki na bay rekunisa na gaya luki ano muna nun mami resident director as Miss Bernie San Nicolas Inigi Chamber. Welcome. This is Masi, Madam President. Are you back?
Jesus Masi, Senator Jude Hofschneider. Any other comments from the members? None. Moving on to item E, communications from the judiciary. There is none. Item F, communications from the heads of executive departments. Clerk?
Madam President, we have 7 on our agenda, 2350 to 56.
Any comments from the members? None. Item G, communications from the House. Clerk?
We have 10, 2389 to 98, Madam President.
Thank you, Clerk. Any comments from the members? None. Moving on to item H, communications from the Senate. Clerk?
Yes, we have 322 to 340.
Comments from the members?
Madam President,
Recognize Senator Jude Hofschneider.
may I request to refer back to item G?
You may do so.
Primarily on number 8, House Communication 2396. I respectfully ask the chair and of course you, Madam President, to if we can elevate this particular legislation to recognize our good colleague who's former colleague Ivan A. Blanco, to name the Maafala Breadfruit Program in his honor. So if there's no objection from the members, if possible, maybe not today, but sometime in the near future, we can escalate the process or elevate the process of entertaining this particular bill. This is Masi, Madam President.
Thank you, Senator Hofschneider. So recognized. Moving on to item H, any comments from the members? Ready? Item I, communications from Washington delegate. There is none. Item J, unfinished business. There is none. And if there's no objection from the members, I would like to move on to item M so that we can dispose the confirmation of the nominees from Governor Palacios and Lieutenant Governor David Apatang. I now recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under item M, we have 5 standing committee reports. First is Standing Committee Report number 23-62 from the Committee on Executive Appointments and Government Investigations, reporting on the executive reappointment of Mr. Frank Lisa Nicolas Borja to serve as a member of the Commonwealth Economic Development Authority, CEDA, Board of Directors to represent the 2nd Senatorial District. Members, I move for its adoption.
Second.
There's a motion to adopt Standing Committee Report number 23-62, and it has been seconded. Any comments from the members? Recognize Senator Selena Babauta.
Susan Smallston, Madam President. As to Committee Report 2362, reporting on the nomination of Mr. Frank Lee Nicholas Borja to serve as a board member of the CETA Board of Directors representing the Second Senatorial District, the municipality of Tinians and Aguigan. The EAGI committee reports that Mr. Borja was nominated on November 9th, and his conduct and credentials were scrutinized in a committee meeting held on Tinian on November 13th, 2023. Mr. Borja has previously served on the CETA Board of prior to this nomination, and the EAGI committee did not receive any letters in opposition of the nomination, nor did it receive any oral testimony in opposition of the nomination. Mr. Borja's credentials include being a graduate of the University of Guam and the University of Texas, and based on his articulation during his examination hearing, the committee is confident to endorse his confirmation and respectfully request for the adoption of the committee report number 2362 to confirm Mr. Borja to serve as a CETA board member. I yield, Madam President.
Thank you, Senator Babauta. Any other comments? Recognize Senator Carl Neighbors.
Thank you, Madam President. I too would like to express my support for Mr. Borja's appointment. It's important. He's shown his resume speaks for itself. He's decided to come back and provide his expertise and knowledge to the Second Senatorial and as well as the CNMI. And it's important that we continue to encourage our people to come back and give in any capacity in any way that they can. So with that, I ask for everyone's support. I yield back.
Thank you, Senator Neighbors. Any other further comments from the members? None? Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Babauta,
Ungan.
Senator Cruz,
Yes.
Senator Hofschneider,
Ungan.
Senator King Neighbors,
Yes.
Senator Magugnia,
Yes.
Senator Mangonia Damo,
Yes.
Senator Mendiola,
Yes.
Madam President,
Yes.
Madam President, all 8 members voting yes.
With all 8 members voting yes, Standing Committee Report number 2362 is hereby adopted by the Senate body and also confirms Mr. Frank Lee San Nicolas Borja to serve as a member of the CETA Board of Directors to represent the Second Senatorial District. Floor Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Next, we have Standing Committee Report number 23-63 from the Committee on Executive Appointments and Government Investigations, reporting on the executive appointment of Ms. Patricia Joyce S. San Nicolas to serve as a member of the CNMI Scholarship Board of Directors to represent the Second Senatorial District. Members, I move for its adoption.
There's a motion to adopt Standing Committee Report number 23-63 and has been seconded. Any comments from the members? Recognize Senator Selena Babauta.
Cesar Masitalu, Madam President. As to Committee Report 2363, reporting on the nomination of Ms. Patricia Joy S. San Nicolas to be a board member of the CNMI Scholarship Board, representing the Second Senatorial District, the municipality of Tinian and Aguigan. Ms. San Nicolas was nominated on October 26, 2023, and her qualifications, experience, and education, as well as her professional conduct, was scrutinized in a committee meeting held on November 13th in Tinian. An educator by profession, Ms. San Nicolas's communication skills, her conduct, and more importantly, her commitment to education bodes well to be a member of the CNMI Scholarship Board, and the EAGI committee has no doubts that Ms. San Nicolas will serve our CNMI students with uniformity and thus consents to the adoption of Committee Report 2363, confirming Ms. San Nicolas to serve on the CNMI Scholarship Board. I yield.
Thank you, Senator Babauta. Any other comments from the members? Ready? Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Babauta,
Ungan.
Senator Cruz,
Yes.
Senator Hofschneider,
Ungan.
Senator King Neighbors,
Yes.
Senator Magugnia,
Ungan.
Senator Mangonia Damo,
Yes.
Senator Mendiola,
Yes.
Madam President,
Yes.
Madam President, all 8 members voting yes.
With all 8 members voting yes, Standing Committee Report number 23-63 is hereby adopted by the Senate body and also confirms Ms. Patricia Joy S. San Nicolas to serve as a member of the CNMI Scholarship Board of Directors to represent the Second Senatorial District. Floor Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Next, we have Standing Committee Report number 23-64 from the Committee on Executive Appointments and Government Investigations, reporting on the executive reappointment of Ms. Catherine Marie Attal to serve as a member of the Northern Marianas Technical Institute Board of Trustees to represent 3rd Senatorial District and women. Members, I move for its adoption.
There's a motion to adopt Standing Committee Report number 23-64.
Second.
It has been seconded. Any comments from the members? Recognize Senator Selena Babauta.
Mrs. Masitalo, Madam President, as to Committee Report 2364, reporting on the nomination of Ms. Catherine Atto to be a board member or Board of Trustees member of NM Tech Institute. Ms. Atto was nominated on October 26, 2023, and a public hearing to assess her credentials was conducted on November 14, 2023. Ms. Atto is no stranger to NM Tech. She was previously serving in that very same position that she has been nominated for, and is no stranger also to the challenges and achievements that NM Tech can be attributed to. During the hearing, Ms. Atto communicated her experiences and challenges during her previous tenure as a member of the trustees and is willing to continue the task to fully develop NM Tech into a regional model to supply skilled workers to our Commonwealth's workforce. Therefore, the EAGI committee is confident that Ms. Atto will serve the Board of Trustees well for NM Tech and supports the adoption of Committee Report 2364 to confirm Ms. Atto to the Board of Trustees for NM Tech. I yield. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Babauta. Any other comments from the members? Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Babauta,
Hungan.
Senator Cruz,
Yes.
Senator Hofschneider,
Again.
Senator King Davis,
Yes.
Senator Magutney,
Pungan.
Senator Mangonia Damo,
Yes.
Senator Mindiola,
Yes.
Madam President,
Yes.
Madam President, all 8 members voted yes.
With all 8 members voting yes, Standing Committee Report number 23-64 is hereby adopted by the Senate body and also confirms Ms. Catherine Marie Atto to serve as a member of the NM Tech Board of Trustees to represent 3rd Senatorial District and women. Floor Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Next, we have Standing Committee Report number 23-65 from the Committee on Executive Appointments and Government Investigations, reporting on the executive appointment of Mr. Roland Johnson to serve as a member of the Northern Marianas Technical Institute Board of Trustees to represent the 3rd Senatorial District. Members, I move for its adoption.
Second.
There's a motion to adopt Standing Committee Report number 23-65 and it has been seconded. Any comments from the members? I recognize Senator Selena Babauta.
Mrs. Masi, Madam President, as to Committee Report 2365, reporting on the nomination of Mr. Roland Johnson to be a board member of the NM Tech Institute Board of Trustees. Mr. Johnson was nominated on November 2nd, 2023 by then Acting Governor David Apatite. He appeared before the EAGI Committee on November 14th, 2023. Mr. Johnson's unique experience in auto mechanics spans over 55 years of technical and hands-on experience. He holds certification from the Federal Aviation Administration, the United States Coast Guard, and many others, including foreign jurisdictions. During the committee hearing, Mr. Johnson demonstrated his familiarity and expertise in the trades industry by presenting innovative solutions to expand the program by exposing it to PSS students at an early age, and we look forward to that implementation. The EAGI committee places its full confidence in Mr. Johnson's expertise and experience and knowledge that he is a good fit to serve on the NM Tech Board of Trustees. The EAGI committee unanimously supports the recommendation of Committee Report 2365, confirming Mr. Johnson to serve as a board member of NM Tech Institute Board of Trustees. I yield. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Babauta. Any other comments from the members? Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Babauta,
Hungan.
Senator Cruz,
Yes.
Senator Hofschneider,
Again.
Senator King Davis,
Yes.
Senator Magutney,
Pungan.
Senator Mangonia Damo,
Yes.
Senator Mindiola,
Yes.
Madam President,
Yes.
Madam President, all 8 members voting yes.
With all 8 members voting yes, Standing Committee Report number 23-65 is hereby adopted by this body and also confirms Mr. Roland Johnson to serve as a member of the NM Tech Board of Trustees to represent the 3rd Senatorial District. Floor Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. And last, we have Standing Committee Report number 23-66 from the Committee on Fiscal Affairs, reporting on House Bill number 23-75 to reappropriate $13,401 allotted under Public Law number 20-61 and for other purposes. Members, I move for its adoption.
There is a motion to adopt Standing Committee Report number 23-66. It has been seconded. Any comments from the members? None? Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Babanka,
Hungan.
Senator Cruz,
Yes.
Senator Hofschneider,
Good.
Senator King Neighbor,
Yes.
Senator Magufuli,
Hungan.
Senator Magnolia Downer,
Yes.
Senator Minjola,
Yes.
Madam President,
Yes.
Madam President, all 8 members voting yes.
With all 8 members voting yes, Standing Committee Report number 23-66 is hereby adopted by this body and also is passing House Bill number 23-75 to reappropriate $13,401 under Public Law 20-61 and for other purposes. Short recess, please. Thank you, members. Short recess, please. We're back from our short recess. We're now back to item K on the agenda, under pre-filed bills, initiatives, local bills, and resolutions. I would now recognize the author of the legislation. Floor leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under item K, I would like to officially and formally introduce Senate Legislative Initiative Number 23-02 to amend Article 3, Section 12 of the Constitution of the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands to authorize the election of a public auditor and for other purposes. And if I may, can I go ahead? Okay. Thank you, Madam President. I would also like to introduce Senate Bill number 23-53 to amend 6 CMC 3113 to establish disorderly conduct and public intoxication crimes and for other purposes. Next, I would also like to introduce Senate Local Bill number 23-03 to amend the Nuisance Abatement and Blighted Property Maintenance Act of 2018 and for other purposes. I have Senate Bill number 23-54 to regulate OFUC or WISH or Lime under the Pure Food and Drug Control Act and for other purposes. And last, I would like to introduce a Senate Resolution number 23-12, to encourage all businesses in the CNMI, including grocery stores, retail outlets, home improvement stores, and restaurants, to offer senior citizen discounts between 10 to 25%. That's all I have, Madam President. I yield back.
Thank you, Floor Leader. Moving on to item L, introduction of bills, initiatives, local bills, and resolutions. Members? None? Okay, moving on to item N, reports of special conference committee. There is none. Moving on to item O, resolution calendar, and I'll recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under item O, we have two resolutions calendar for action. Senate Joint Resolution number 23-07, to respectfully request the Governor of the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands to advocate for increased security of the tourism industry while promoting economic recovery through the promulgation of the CNMI Economic Vitality and Security Travel Authorization Program, also known as EVS TAP, and other measures. Members, I move for its adoption.
There is a motion to adopt Senate Joint Resolution number 23-07. It has been seconded. Any discussions from the members? Ready? Although recognize Senator Jude Hoff-Schneider.
Thank you, Madam Press, and I appreciate the direction that you've called for a meeting with our business community, primarily Hanmi and Saipan Chamber of Commerce, and I think everyone pretty much is familiar with the discussion then, and in support of what their request is, and to continue working together to try and recover with our tourism industry and essentially recovering our economy here. And this is one component of that effort to hopefully rebound with this particular, the bread and butter of our economy here. And this is something that is critical at this juncture, and I respectfully ask the members for their support. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Hoff-Schneider. Any other comments from the members? None? All those in favor say aye. Nay. Senate Joint Resolution number 23-07 is hereby adopted by the Senate body. Floor leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Next, we have Senate Resolution 23-12, to encourage all businesses in the CNMI, including grocery stores, retail outlets, home improvement stores, and restaurants, to offer senior citizen discounts between 10 to 25%. Members, I move for its adoption.
There is a motion to adopt Senate Resolution number 23-12 and has been seconded. Any comments from the members? None? All those in favor say aye. Nay. Senate Resolution number 23-12 is hereby adopted by the Senate body. Moving on to item P, bill calendar. Recognize floor leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under item P, we have one, House Bill number 23-75, to reappropriate $13,401 allotted under Public Law number 20-61 and for other purposes. Members, I move for its passage in its current form.
There is a motion to pass House Bill number 23-75 in its current form. It has been seconded. Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Balanca?
I'm good.
Senator King?
Yes.
Senator Hoff-Schneider?
I'm good.
Senator King-Navy?
Yes.
Senator Magufuli?
Hungan.
Senator Mangonia-Donnell?
Yes.
Senator Mindoro?
Yes.
Madam President?
Yes.
Madam President, all 8 members voting yes.
With all 8 members voting yes, House Bill number 23-75 hereby passes the Senate in its current form. Moving on to item Q, clerk. Recognize Senator Babauta.
Before we move on to item Q, I'd like to respectfully request that the Senate President withdraw a couple of bills from the JGL committee. One of them is time sensitive, House Bill 2361, to establish a right of survivorship for certain causes of action, as well as House Bill 2322, to establish an investigative division of the Office of the Attorney General, codify investigative subpoena power, and improve the investigation of cases involving public corruption, to be placed on the bill calendar, but not for action. I'm just requesting that this be placed on the bill calendar for future action.
Thank you, Senator Babauta. Well, I'll recognize your request. Thank you. Moving on to item Q, clerk, petitions, memorials, and miscellaneous communications.
Madam President, we have 12 on our agenda, 106 to 121.
Any comments from the members? I recognize Senator Jude Hoff-Schneider.
Jesus Masi, Madam President and members, and to the viewing public, reference to number 7. I wanted to commend the Cannabis Commission for their citizen-centric report. I also want to reference a publication whereby they reported out that they actually generated at least 1.8 of revenue for the CNMI. But during the course of the hearings and the transformation of this particular industry, one of the things that I often request is for them to resolve, if it's not already been resolved, the issue of Rota and Saipan's industry with cannabis. And there are some of our constituents, if not, it's a CNMI industry. So we want to get to that level whereby it allows the exchange or the industry to flourish also on the island of Rota and Tinian. So perhaps a call from the committee, the respective committee, to see where we're at with this, as we do want to. It's our vision and our hope that this industry is going to supplement the economy as well. And I think we have an opportunity. It's just that there are some elements that we need to we need guidance on as members of the legislature, because I supported the initiative. So just want to point that out, Madam Press, that I think we want to grow the industry, but at the same time also allow the potential operators and producers of the island of Rota and Tinian to be part of the commission. Thank you, and I yield back.
Thank you, Senator Hoff-Schneider. Any other comments from the members? None? Moving on to item R, announcements. Any announcements from the members? Just a brief, recognize Senator Jude Hoff-Schneider.
Madam President, usually I forgot to add my comment on the miscellaneous, just to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you guys and your families and everybody here. I know this is probably going to be the last session before Christmas. So for all of us here, Merry Christmas. And for all those that are viewing public, tafansigi mo na. Thank you.
Jesus Masi, Senator Jude Hoff-Schneider. Yes, Merry Christmas to everyone. That's quite early. Just a brief announcement. Members, I organized the conference committee for the Senate team regarding the rejection of the House on House Bill number 23-09, HS1 SD2, the Senate version, to require legislative appropriation for all non-locally sourced funds allocated for the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. This particular organization of team is very critical for the Commonwealth, primarily because we know that there are some funds that were reimbursed by FEMA to the CNMI government, and also there are has to be some kind of understanding of how do we define what is the funds that come into the general fund considered as appropriations or not. And the timing of all of these reimbursement is quite critical because there is a 60-day rule with respect to government accounting. And those subject matters, the team, I believe, is ready to address the issue. And hopefully we could come out with an agreed product with the House conference as well. And also, briefly, don't forget, we have our Senate Christmas party tomorrow, senators. It would be nice to gather with the members of the Senate staff and all the other, personnel of the Senate section of this legislature. Without any further announcements, I now move to item S under adjournment, and I now recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I offer a motion to adjourn this session, subject to the call of the president. Thank you.
There's a motion to adjourn this session. It has been seconded. All those in favor say aye. Nays, this session is hereby adjourned. Thank you, senators. Merry